Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So for today's video, I'm going to be doing another video, a part of my series Follow the Rainbow. So last time, as some of you may recall, I did all red. Obviously, because that's the first color of the rainbow. So for this video, we're doing all orange. Yay. I'm going to try to incorporate as much orange as possible. Alright, and as we know, I like to start off with my eyes first. I already did my brows. Off camera. I did color them recently, so I'm not going to put too much brow product on them just because they are a little bit sensitive right now. I'm literally just running some Anastasia Beverly Hills Clear Brow Gel through my brows right now, And so the first thing that we're going to do is take our MAC Painterly Paint Pot and prime our eyelids. And for priming, I'm just using a Morphe synthetic brush. This is the M224 brush that I'm using, in case y'all were wondering. Alright, so now that our eyelids are nice and primed, I'm actually going to dip into my Z palette right here, and I'm actually going to take the Anastasia Beverly Hills individual shadow in Orange Soda. You're just going to put that down as a transition shade. This is a brush that I got actually in my Ipsy Glam Bag. It's the Farah 35E blending brush. It's just like a really big fluffy brush. Okay, now that that's on, now I'm going to dip into the Morphe X Jaclyn Hill eyeshadow palette, and I'm going to take this shade right here called Creamsicle, like that really nice mac and cheese kind of color, and I'm going to pick that up on my dual-ended It Cosmetics shadow liner brush. I'm going to take this end right here, and I'm mainly going to focus that on the outer crease, still keeping it kind of high up. I want this look to be a very more rounded kind of sunset look with still with like a nice gradient. Alright, now that's all nice and blown out. Now I'm going to dip into the NYX In Your Elements Fire palette, and I'm going to take this color right here, and I'm picking that up on a Morphe M433 blending brush, and I'm just using this lower in the crease. Sorry guys, I didn't realize that you guys weren't zoomed in quite enough. So this is what I have going on so far. Again, just working that orange shade right here into the crease. A little bit more. Alright, now that that's on, now I'm going to dip into the Juvia's Place Magic Palette, and I'm going to take this burnt orange color right here called Zakia. I'm picking that up on a Morphe M513 brush, and we're just focusing this on the outer corner. We're just stamping her in there ever so slightly, and I'm using a fluffier brush for this because I really want this to be, not that I don't want it to be pigmented or anything, I just want this to be extra like blown out. Alright, now I'm just going to dip back into my Z palette and I'm going to be taking this individual shadow. This is Makeup Forever. I don't even know the name of it. And I'm going to put that all over the lid area, kind of cut it. I'm going to use the Morphe M167, just another nice flat brush. I'm going to first dip in. I'm first dipping into the shade so that it's nicely on there. I'm just going to spray it with some MAC Fix Plus. Alright, now that's on. Now I'm gonna quickly grab my Morphe M173 brush and the Morphe X James Charles palette, and I'm going to dip on into the shade 518 right there. This I'm really generously packing that pigment all around my eye, using that also as like a buffer to like blend those sort of together. Sorry guys, my camera stopped recording. I was just doing further blending, like detail work with the Morphe M562 small blending brush, just making sure that there's absolutely no harsh lines. Hey guys, so I quickly did my mascara, lashes, as well as my base. I used the House of Lashes lash glue and the Benefit Bad Gal Bang mascara, and I am wearing Lily lashes in the style Rome. And I did the Too Faced Hangover RX primer. I used the L'Oreal Infallible Pro Matte Foundation and the Jouer Essential High Coverage Concealer. For my under eye powder, I used the Fenty Pro Powder in Lavender. For my face, I used the Becca Hydra Mist Set and Refresh. For bronzer, I used the Too Faced Gold Chocolate Soleil bronzer. For baking, I already removed my bake. I used the Cover FX Perfect Setting Powder. I can even tell you all the brushes that I used for that. For my concealer, I used the Morphe M536. For foundation, I actually used my Clarisonic with the foundation brush head. For baking, I actually used this flat top rose brush. For setting all over my face, I used the IT Cosmetics powder brush. Of course, I used my Real Techniques beauty sponge, like in between like everything, because I do things very step by step. And then just making, since I'm very matte right now, making sure that my skin doesn't get too dried out, I go back and forth using the Too Faced Hangover RX 3-in-1 spray. Need it. For bronzer, I use the Morphe M527. For setting my under eyes, I used the Morphe R3. Now let's move on to blush. For blush, I'm going to use my IT Cosmetics blush brush. This has quickly become my brand new favorite blush brush. I got this in my Ipsy Glam bag. It is the Ella Eden London blush. It kind of sort of shattered. Oh my god, this blush is gorgeous. It has the most gorgeous sheen. Alright, and before we move on to the rest of the face, we're going to finish off the lower lash line. And for the lower lash line, I'm going to dip into the Juvia's Place Saharan palette, and I'm only going to be using the shades Sokoto and Jamila. I think that's how you pronounce it. Okay, so first I'm going to take this little pencil brush. This is the Morphe M431, and I'm first going to dip into Jamila. I'm going to start in the outer corner, connecting what's on top. Now I'm gonna dip into that other shade, Sekoto, and I'm gonna use this Ipsy T35, and I'm just gonna run that all over the lower lash line, a little bit lower. Alright, and I took a little bit more of that orange from the James Charles palette, the color 518, and I'm just bringing that all around just to give, again, everything a really nice seamless blur, kind of like an aura of orange. And again, this is the Morphe M173. Next up, I'm going to take this gorgeous NYX duochromatic illuminating powder. This is in the color Synthetica. This one's also shattered. And then with that same brush, just in like the very inner corner and the brow bone, I'm going to mix these two glitters. I kind of like that. Teensy eensy weenser. Now for highlight, I'm going to take the Real Techniques setting brush. I'm actually going to mix that NYX illuminating color with that Ella Eden blush that we used, mixing that a little bit with the Ofra Star Island highlighter. And then we're going to dip into that Ofra one and just lighten it. Ooh. A little bit above the brow bone and the forehead as well. Nose and the chin. Let's hit that Cupid's bow. Now just with this rose brush, really quickly, just this fluffy one, and the MAC and Patrick Star powder. I'm now just going to run a little bit of that kind of all over my face, just to blend and melt everything. And last but not least, lips. I'm going to take this NYX Suede Matte Lip Liner in the color Orange County. Alright, I just filled in my lips entirely, and then in the center I just took a little bit of the Fenty Diamond Balm in How Many Carats, just over the center, as well as just a little bit on the highest points. I'm just going to quickly set my face with the Milani Make It Last setting spray. Alrighty, and that is it for this video. We are all done. Like, these are all still like crazy looks, you know, but kind of like the red one, it's still pretty wearable. Zoom you guys back on out. But yeah, though, this was the final look. I hope that you guys enjoyed. If you liked this video, please make sure to give it a big thumbs up and subscribe to my channel and come join the fam. But yeah, if you would like to see any other videos from me in the future, or if there's any suggestions for my videos that you guys would like to see from me, please leave your suggestions in the comment section down below. And I mean, yeah, again, that is it. I love you all so much, and hopefully I will see you guys in my next video.